After a nuclear catastrophe, society has fallen and the planet has turned into a desolation of desert. A survivor named Max Rokatansky, Tom Hardy, is taken prisoner by the War Boys, the oppressive army of Immortan Joe, Hugh Keaysburn, and brought to Joe's citadel. Max is incarcerated and utilized as a blood bag for a sick war boy named Nux, Nicholas Holt. After being named a universal blood donor, one of Joe's lieutenants, Imperator Furiosa, Charlize Theron, is dispatched to fetch fuel in her armored truck. In the meantime, Joe discovers that 5 of his wives, women chosen for procreation, are gone when she goes off the expected route. Using the Bullet Farm and Gastown, which are close, for assistance, Joe leads his entire army in her pursuit. Max is still giving blood, so Nux continues the chase as Max is tied to his automobile. Between the truck and Joe's soldiers, a battle breaks out, except for Nux, who tries to give his life to destroy the truck. Furiosa drives into a sandstorm, dodging her pursuers. The automobile is wrecked, but Max manages to get away and detain Nux. Max observes Furiosa fixing her vehicle during the storm, with the help of the wives, Angharad, Rosie Huntington Whiteley, who is heavily pregnant with Joe's kid, Capable, Riley Keough, Toast, Zoe Kravitz, Cheeto, Courtney Eaton, and the DAG, Abby Lee. The vehicle has a kill switch that disables it when Max takes it. Nux, who is left behind, gets picked up by Joe's troops. Max grudgingly consents to let Furiosa and the wives to join him. As Joe's men pursue, the biker gang turns on Furiosa, forcing her and the group to escape as the bikers blow up the canyon walls to stop Joe. Furiosa drives down the canyon, controlled by the biker gang, to negotiate a bargain for safe passage. Max and Furiosa engage in combat with the bikers, who are after them, while Joe's car, which now has Nux inside, overcomes the obstacle and ultimately attacks Furiosa's truck, letting Nux inside. But as the truck flees, Angharad stumbles to shield Max, gets hit by Joe's car, and is fatally injured along with her kid. Max is informed by Furiosa that they are heading to the Green Place, a picturesque place from her early years. Furious at his failure, Capable discovers Nux hiding in the vehicle and comforts him. The truck becomes bogged in the mud that night. Max and Furiosa use mines to slow down Joe's army, but Joe's comrade, the bullet farmer, Richard Carter, keeps going after them. Furiosa shoots the bullet farmer, blinding him, while Nux assists Max in releasing the vehicle. Max returns with weapons and ammo after making his way into the shadows to face the bullet farmer and his cronies. The following day, they discover a nude lady after driving the vehicle through desert and swamps all night.
That's bait.
Furiosa approaches the woman and reveals her background and clan connection, but Max senses that this is a trap. Furiosa is identified as one of the Vuvolini clan, who were abducted as children, when the nude lady calls upon them. When Furiosa discovers that the swamp they were passing was actually the Green Place, now hostile, she is distraught. The party then intends to traverse vast salt flats on motorcycles in an effort to locate a new home, while Max first decides to stay behind. He eventually persuades them to go back to the undefended citadel, which has plenty of water and vegetation that Joe reserves for himself. In order to trap Joe and his army in the Bikers Canyon, Max had previously chosen to stay behind after having images of a kid he had failed to save. As the gang makes their way back to the citadel, Joe's soldiers assault them, leaving Furiosa gravely injured. Max engages Joe's enormous son Rictus Erectus in combat as Joe parks his automobile in front of the truck to slow it down, while Toast is being held by Joe. She diverts his attention, allowing Furiosa to murder him by ripping off his breathing mask, in order to enable Max, Furiosa, the women, and the Vuvolini to successfully escape in Joe's vehicle, where Max gives Furiosa a blood transfusion to help her survive her wounds. Nux gives his life by smashing the truck, killing Rictus, and closing the canyon. When they see Joe's body, the poor residents of the citadel are ecstatic. The mob applauds and greets Furiosa, the wives, and the Vuvolini. However, Max leaves, giving Furiosa a quick look before blending into the throng.